The streets are talking, and they're saying that true financial freedom isn't about begging for a promotion or working 3 jobs. It's about owning. But here's what no one's telling you. You don't need to create the next Facebook or Amazon to build serious wealth. The secret: there are businesses right under your nose that have been consistently profitable for decades, through recessions, through pandemics, through everything. These aren't sexy tech startups burning through investor cash. These aren't trendy businesses that'll disappear next year. I'm talking about essential businesses that serve basic human needs, needs that don't go away when the economy tanks. Think about it. During the 2008 financial crisis, 2.5 million businesses closed their doors. During the pandemic, thousands more shut down permanently. But the businesses I'm about to show you, they not only survived, but many of them thrived during these economic disasters. I spent the last 15 years studying what makes businesses survive when others fail. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 10 recession-proof business models that are creating millionaires from ordinary people, even those starting with almost nothing. You won't hear about these opportunities from your financial advisor. You won't learn about them in business school. These are the unsexy, under-the-radar businesses that the wealthy quietly acquire while everyone else chases the next shiny object. And the best part? You can start or acquire most of these with minimal capital if you know what you're doing. My background: I started with nothing, working a dead-end job, drowning in student debt, barely making rent each month. But then I discovered the power of acquiring small businesses instead of creating them from scratch. Fast forward 7 years, and I now own 8 different companies that generate over $5 million in annual revenue, all running with minimal involvement from me. Now, let's get into these 10 recession-proof businesses that keep making money no matter what the economy does. First up, essential service businesses. Think about it. What do people need regardless of how much money they have? They need clean water, working toilets, and electricity. Plumbing, electrical, and water treatment companies stay booked even when the economy tanks. People will cut back on vacations and new clothes before they'll sit in the dark or deal with a broken toilet. Let me give you a real example. My client David bought a small plumbing company for $280,000 in 2019, right before the pandemic hit. While other businesses were shutting down, his plumbing service saw a 40% increase in calls. Why? Because everyone was stuck at home, putting extra strain on their plumbing systems. He made back his initial investment in just 14 months. The beauty of service businesses like plumbing or electrical is that they're difficult to disrupt with technology. You can't outsource a water leak to someone overseas. You can't have AI fix your circuit breaker. These businesses require skilled local labor, which creates a moat around your business. Plus, these companies typically sell for just 2 to 3 times their annual profit. Compare that to the stock market, where companies sell for 15 to 25 times earnings, and you'll see why buying these businesses is such a wealth-building opportunity. The second recession-proof model is food distribution and supply. People always need to eat. Companies that supply ingredients to restaurants, process food products, or distribute groceries have consistent demand. The margins might be slim, but the volume is enormous and recession-resistant. Look at food distribution businesses during the 2020 lockdowns. While restaurants struggled, food suppliers quickly pivoted to retail and direct-to-consumer models. Many actually expanded their operations. My friend Marcus bought a small specialty food distributor in 2018 for $420,000. When the pandemic hit, he shifted from supplying restaurants to creating home delivery meal kits. His revenue doubled in 6 months. What makes food distribution so powerful is the recurring revenue. Customers order weekly or monthly like clockwork. It's not a one-time purchase, it's an ongoing relationship that creates predictable cash flow. And since food is essential, even during economic downturns, your customer base remains stable. The key to success in food distribution is finding a specific niche. whether it's organic products, ethnic foods, specialty ingredients, or institutional supply. The more specialized your offering, the higher your margins, and the more protected you are from larger competitors. Number 3, healthcare support services. The healthcare industry keeps growing as our population ages. But instead of becoming a doctor, look at the businesses that support healthcare: medical equipment maintenance, healthcare staffing, specialized cleaning services, or medical waste disposal. These fly under the radar but provide essential services with healthy margins. Fourth, we have specialized cleaning services. Beyond just residential cleaning, there are niches like crime scene cleanup, hazardous material handling, or post-construction cleaning that commands premium prices and face little competition. These specialized services require certification and training, creating a barrier to entry that protects your business. The fifth model is property services. Not just property management, but the entire ecosystem around real estate, maintenance companies, inspection services, lawn care, pest control, and security monitoring. Property owners will always spend money protecting their investments, regardless of economic conditions. Number 6, educational services and tutoring. Parents will sacrifice almost anything for their children's education. Specialized tutoring services, test preparation, and educational enrichment programs continue to thrive even during recessions. The rise of online learning has made this even more accessible as a business model. Coming in at number 7 is pet services. Americans spend over $100 billion annually on their pets, and that number keeps growing regardless of economic conditions. Beyond basic veterinary care, there's a whole world of pet businesses: boarding, grooming, training, specialized food delivery, and more. 8th on our list is repair and restoration businesses. When money gets tight, people repair rather than replace. Furniture restoration, appliance repair, shoe repair, and electronic fix-it services. These businesses actually see an increase in demand during economic downturns. Number 9, storage and organization solutions. As living spaces get smaller and people accumulate more stuff, storage facilities and organization services continue to grow. The beauty of storage businesses is their low overhead and minimal staffing requirements once established. And finally, number 10, debt collection and financial recovery services. It's not glamorous, but it's profitable and counter-cyclical, meaning it actually performs better during economic downturns. As more people and businesses struggle financially, debt collection services see increased demand. Now, how do you actually find these types of businesses to buy? Here's my simple 4-step approach. First, use online marketplaces like BizBuySell, Business Exits, or Flipper. Set up alerts for businesses in these categories within your price range and location. These sites list thousands of profitable businesses for sale, many for under $100,000 with seller financing available. But don't just browse passively. Set up specific searches that notify you daily of new listings. Second, network with business brokers. These professionals know about businesses before they're even listed publicly. Build relationships with them by clearly communicating what you're looking for and your price range. Stay top of mind so they call you first when something fits your criteria. Pro tip: most brokers specialize in specific industries, so find ones that focus on the recession-proof businesses we've discussed. Third, and this is a strategy most people miss, direct outreach to business owners. Many businesses, especially smaller ones, never get listed for sale. The owners simply close up shop when they retire. Create a list of local businesses in your target industry and send personalized letters expressing interest in potentially acquiring their company. Mention that you want to preserve their legacy and take care of their employees. You'd be surprised how many business owners are quietly looking for an exit but don't know how to start the process. Fourth, join industry-specific associations and attend their meetings. These are gathering places for business owners in your target industry. Build genuine relationships first, Then let people know you're interested in acquiring businesses. Word-of-mouth referrals from trusted industry insiders can lead to off-market deals with much less competition and better terms. Now you might be thinking, but I don't have business experience, or I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars for a down payment. I get it. I started with practically nothing too. Here's what you need to understand. First, for many of these businesses, you don't need industry experience. You're buying systems and teams that already work. Your job is leadership and vision, not technical expertise. Second, there are creative financing strategies most people don't know about. SBA loans can get you into a business with just 10% down. Seller financing can reduce that even further. And there's a strategy called a leveraged buyout, where you can literally acquire a business using the business's own assets as collateral. I've seen deals where people acquired million-dollar companies with less than $70,000 out of pocket. Here's the truth. Building wealth isn't about finding some magical get-rich-quick scheme. It's about owning solid, proven businesses that serve real needs and generate consistent cash flow. It's about buying assets that appreciate while also putting cash in your pocket every single month. If this approach to building wealth makes sense to you, smash that like button and tell me in the comments. Which of these 10 business models interests you the most? I personally respond to every comment in the first 24 hours after a video goes live. Remember, true financial freedom doesn't come from trading time for money. It comes from owning assets that make money while you sleep. The wealthy have known this secret for generations. Now it's your turn. Don't forget to check the description for your free blueprint to make your first 10K through business acquisition. This system has helped countless people in our community build sustainable 7-figure businesses from scratch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.